Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we are doing a review on my 2018 ZL1. 2,300 miles on it at this point. We've owned it for 2 months now, and while I'm in the interior, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of touch base on it. I'm not going to go over all the features and everything. I mean, everybody's seen all that as far as, oh yeah, this is how you turn the heat up and down. That's real novel. Oh, and the buttons are so nice, and the fit and finish is so good. And, you know, at the end of the day, it really is. And the active rev match is great. And the speed, we all know what all of this is. So 650 horse, 650 pound-feet of torque, the active rev match. This is a 6-speed manual, so, and the sounds are all amazing. The car is or was completely stock up until last night. I put a cold air intake from Cold Air Inductions in, and we'll see that a bit later. The headroom, I am 6 foot, and everybody is concerned about the headroom, but the headroom honestly is fine. My car is not spec'd with the PDR or the nav system. And then the other thing that people are worried about is the blind spot, but again, the cars come with blind spot monitoring. I have not had an issue with that. So, the 2,300 miles have been a lot of fun. The car, again, as stated, gets up and goes. The exhaust is great from the factory. There are better aftermarket options, and we will be touching base on those in the next few videos. So it does have the carbon dash, obviously the carbon insert on the hood, which, if you don't know, you can actually get those as regular black, but the Alcantara seats, you know, it is a nice finish for a Camaro, for a Chevy product. ZL1, again, you've got the ZL1 badging and the Recaro seats, which are very nicely bolstered. They hold you tight, they hold you in place, they do what they're supposed to do. Let's go ahead and go to the outside of the car for exhaust notes and the styling of the outside. Now on to the exterior styling of the ZL1. It's just a very aggressive looking car. Again, we're not going to discuss the specific specs on it, you know, as far as the horsepower, what engine. This one was spec'd with a 6-speed manual. This is just my thoughts of the car, my thoughts of the interior, how it drives, and the exterior. This is a review of a product. This isn't a numbers channel for all cars, so I'm sorry if that disappoints you that I'm not covering that, but everybody else does. So what I'm going to do is tell you how I feel about the car and how I feel after 2,500 miles. So again, just starting with the front end, very aggressive looking, more aggressive than the standard SS or the LTs or the LSs. Just love the front end on the ZL1s. I love that they didn't change it for the 2019s. Just a very nice looking car. This one does have the carbon fiber, as I stated, on the inside, ZL1 badging. Love the carbon fiber look. Looking at getting more carbon fiber bits on the outside here, and then wrapping around on the rear diffuser as well. And then also the inserts here and the grills. Really like the look of carbon fiber. As you can see, this one is yellow, very hard to miss. I do get a lot of negative heat because of the Transformers movie still, but that was a Gen 5, and the Gen 6 looks a lot different. As far as, you know, moving around to the rear, it does look like your standard Camaros, aside from the ZL1 badging there. The side skirts, you know, a lot of people don't realize that those actually stick out quite a bit farther than the rest of the car. So at times when I first got the car, it took some getting used to that this actually sticks out quite a bit farther, extending the sill. So that's really the only difficulty when getting in and out of the vehicle. But other than that, really nice fit and finish on the vehicle. So yeah, that's about it. The two things that I realized this car isn't spec'd with is the nav unit, the PDR. The PDR really isn't a massive deal to me because I don't need to record anything. It's not like I'm going to valet park it, and I don't leave it in, you know, terrible neighborhoods. So, well, high crime neighborhoods, I guess, would be a better way to phrase that. The navigation would be nice, but again, not necessary. I've got GPS on my phone, as everybody else does, so not a massive deal. Other than that, I mean, the car, seriously, the only thing I can say is if you ever get a chance to ride in a 6th gen ZL1, go for it. Or better yet, if you have the chance to drive one, absolutely take advantage of it. The car is a massive horsepower output that can be increased very easily with a few minor things. But for this one, we'll wait for the warranty to run out just so that if anything happens, that it's covered. But other than that, the active rev match is amazing. You know, at first I didn't think that I was going to like it, figuring it was going to take all the skill out of driving a manual speed or a manual transmission car, and you know it does, and I still acknowledge that. But it's so nice and it sounds so good. And you know, the only negative thing I can say about the ZL1 is the negative preconceived notions that a lot of people have that it's a Camaro, you know, and so whatever. I'll grow my mullet to fit into the role, and obviously that's a complete joke, but that's the only negative thing. You know, I drove my Lotus Elise, drove my Evora, and the Mustang GT. This is by far the most powerful car I've driven and or owned. With the Lotuses, you know, in all honesty, the attention that they got was a little overwhelming. You know, it's not what a lot of people think, you know, that, oh, it's going to be great, but, you know, I don't want to be the asshole that at a gas station I stop you from talking and walk away because I'm in a hurry, but, you know, a lot of people want to talk. In this, I've noticed that, you know, car guys realize what it is. And other than that, I mean, most of the public just views it as another Camaro. So it really is nice that few and far between people interactions that, you know, want to talk. And those that do want to talk, they just want to chat and tell you that it's a nice car. They don't ask questions about it. They know that it's a GM car. They know that it's a Chevy. And you know, actually, for me being in Michigan, one thing that I did not realize until after I purchased it that I think is kind of neat is that the 6th gens are built in Michigan, and I forget where I had seen that. I could have swore it was on the here we go. So they're assembled in the Lansing branch, and again, being that I'm in Grand Rapids, I just think that is kind of neat. One of the you know, an hour away the thing was assembled. So, but anyway, you know, the fact that most people just kind of want to talk about the engine and, oh yeah, that's the same engine as the Z06. Yeah, it is. You know. I bet you have a lot of fun. Yeah, I do. All right, well, nice ride, and the conversation's done. But you know, with the Lotus, it's how much did it cost? You know, oh, I can get a lot out of trouble with this. You know, oh, that, you know, and again, it's all well and good, but it gets a little overburdening sometimes. So you know, the fact that it's Camaro, you know, it is nice. The maintenance costs are a lot lower than obviously the Lotuses and the dealer network. The fact that I have a dealer pretty much anywhere I go is going to be amazing. So, you know, Anyway, guys, like I said, if you ever get a chance to check it out, be sure to check out the ZL1. Definitely something that anybody and everybody should get a chance to check out. And then, you know, be sure to like the video, subscribe, bell icon, and comment down below kind of what you want to see with it. I've already got, you know, one thing taken care of, which you'll see in the next video. I've got Corsa catback exhaust coming that we'll do a review on. And then, you know, yeah, I'll just keep throwing some minor parts at it and doing what we do, which is reviews on the channel. But definitely, oh, sorry about the shakiness there. Just got a little shaky in my left hand. But I'll do what I do with the channel is, you know, reviews, and definitely let me know what products you want to see reviews on for the ZL1. You should start seeing more of this on the channel. So thanks for watching, guys.